not a writer.
Okay.
And we're back. We were supposed to, if you remember from last night, I was going to try to create or continue creating some drama with these bulkheads and stuff on this little tuna clipper. What I had planned on doing was doing some rust streaks along these bulkheads using some oil-based paints. And I was going to do it, here and here and here as well. And my thought was, there are two holes here and here along this bulkhead somewhere on both sides. And my thoughts were, whatever went there, if it was small enough, I could just run some streaks and finish whatever small piece that was later. Well, it turned out that's not small pieces, and these pipes, or whatever the heck they are, had to go in place. This is excuse me for bumping the camera. This is what they call in the directions a bait house. Now, I don't know if it's a bait house or storage tank, or no, here's the storage tanks. Okay, so maybe it is a bait tank. But if you've ever seen one of these things work, one of these tuna clippers work, along the stern of the ship where this is located, they're platforms. Let me see, I'll show you here. They're platforms that go from about here all the way around to the other side. And these platforms are just big enough for a man to stand on. And they sit there whipping lines and hooks or whatever's on the hooks into the water, and that's how they catch fish. It's really interesting. But anyway, so this is on the stern of the ship, and I was just going to run some rust streaks down the bulkheads and stuff. Had to install this pipe. I went ahead and installed the roof here and the little shelter here. Got a ladder that goes here to get up top here. When I got all that done, I'm like, okay, this is going to get like a Forrest Gump episode. That went together really quick, believe it or not. So then I installed these pieces, which are on the pilot house deck. Yeah, pilot house deck. Yes, I said that correctly. I got that done. Then we got the main. I built the bulkheads on the main deck. And this is a Lindbergh kit, guys. This is one of the very first kits. Well, it is the very first kit, along with the Robert E. Lee that Charlie Mack built a while back. Were the first two kits that I bought when I got back into modeling. Very first two. And I started this one, and for whatever reason, I stuck it in a box. Well, I'm out working on it again. And, it's fit together this went together pretty well. I mean, there's a couple of lines right there that need to be worked on that. It's not going to focus. But they're right here in this corner below my thumb. Or right there where my thumb's at. Need to hit that with some sprue glue. I mean, really, you're not going to see that, but when it goes into the hole, but I'm going to do it anyway. And then you got the wheelhouse itself. I did that too. The only complaint I have about this wheelhouse is got all these windows here, and there's no clear parts or anything to go in there. I'm going to go and see what I can find. Look around, see what I can find to make some windows for this wheelhouse. But yeah, that's my excuse for why we're not continuing with that tonight. Because I'm just not ready. It's plain and simple as that. I'm I'm going to go ahead and dry fit everything and show you what it looks like dry fitted and mocked up. And then I'm going to go and get all these things sprayed with some primer. And hopefully I can get them all cleaned up and painted, and we can continue with our little tutorial. But right now I'm going to pause the video and go dry fit it and show you everything, how it's going to look. Be right back. All right, and we're back again. There it is, guys, all just sitting there, sitting on this little stand. It's barely, I just barely got it sitting on there. But that's what it's all going to look like. There's a mast here that comes up with some, an outrigger of some description that comes up off the back, and there's very little rigging to do on it. But yeah, like I said, it's an old Lindbergh kit, and I don't know what in the heck made me choose these colors. Don't ask me, I have no clue. I think maybe I had been around some pot smoking monkeys or something when I chose the color combinations I got on that hull, but it's neither here nor there. I'm not going to change it now. But anyway, I'm going to go get all this stuff primed and see if I can get it painted so we can keep weathering this thing up and finish another project that has been left to mold in the bowels of my shop here. One of the kits that I started put in a box. Anyway, guys, until next time, everybody stay safe.